Hi YouTube. This is my 4-week update. Yeah, so I'm a day late. This lighting is really bad. I actually have not lost anything for 2 weeks. I don't even know how that's possible. I still can only eat like a couple bites at a time. I'm still struggling to get all my protein in. Maybe that's part of the problem. I've been able to drink more, but I don't know. I'm getting a little bit frustrated that this has lasted 2 weeks. So I don't have too much to update in the weight loss department. So today I wrote a list of the different things that I've been feeling since surgery and thinking and whatever. So I'm just gonna read my little list. So right after surgery, I was like elated. I was so excited that it was finally here. I'd had the surgery. Like I couldn't wait to start losing all this weight. And I was super excited. And then I was feeling relieved. I had survived the surgery and it was over. Like, I wanted to write all these feelings down because it is such an emotional roller coaster while you're going through all of this stuff. It's just kind of crazy. So I wanted to kind of document, the different stages of what's been going on. Okay, so number 3, amazed. I had lost 19 pounds in 2 weeks. Number 4, exhausted. Like, I need some energy. I miss being able to just like drink an energy drink. Okay, sorry, my boyfriend came in from outside and I don't like to videotape when he's around and can hear me. Looks like I have a black eye. I don't. Sorry about the lighting. So number 5, put frustrated. I've been having a hard time, getting in the protein, the water, anything into my belly. Then I went through, I was feeling like disappointed in myself because I am a perfectionist and I was like, I'm not doing this right, I'm not doing it perfectly. I wanted to be the person that from day one I got in enough of everything I needed. I wanted to only eat the foods that I was supposed to eat. I wanted to do everything perfect. I always like to do everything perfect, so it really bothers me. There have been times that I have wondered if I made the right decision to have surgery. When you are eating like nothing and you're not losing any weight, you think, oh my gosh, should I have just, not had surgery? Should I have just kept trying to diet? And I know it wasn't working for me. I would lose a lot and then I'd gain it all back plus some, and it just wasn't working long term. But there are times that you just question, wondering sometimes if this will actually work or if I will be one of the very few people that are unsuccessful with this. Then sometimes I think about, in 6 months when I look back, hopefully I'll just know that this was the right decision. Sometimes when it's, still pretty new and things aren't going the way that you thought that they would go, you just get a little, disheartened with the whole process. So I'm hoping that in a few months I really am seeing some better results, and I'm really glad that I made this decision. Sometimes I just miss eating or drinking whatever I want. Sometimes you just want to be carefree. I've gone to a bunch of events and like birthday parties, and I've gone out to eat for my boyfriend's mom's birthday party, and it's like when I am out of my environment where I have control over all the food in this house, you know, I go to a birthday party and I have to pick and choose from what they have there, and it's a little tricky. And I know that there's other things that I can do. I can eat ahead of time. I can, you know, but sometimes you're just there and you just want to eat something. So sometimes it gets a little weird, and sometimes you feel a little awkward. I was at a big birthday party, and I thought that they would have eaten by the time we had got there, because we were like maybe an hour late. But we got there, and then like 15 minutes later, everybody decides to eat. So everybody at this table outside went in to eat, and I was still watching my child outside. So I was like, I didn't feel too weird. And then my boyfriend came back with food, and I was the only one sitting there with no food. So after 5-10 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in and get something. So I got like a piece of turkey, a piece of cheese, you know, a couple little things, and put them on my plate. I of course could not eat everything I put on there, so I just kind of played with it a little bit, and then I just stacked it over by my boyfriend's plate. But sometimes I feel a little awkward, like people are seeing what's on my plate or what I eat and thinking, it's kind of weird, because I didn't know a bunch of these people, so I didn't tell them. I didn't feel the need to tell them that I had just had surgery. Sometimes I would really like to drink when I'm eating. It is a huge pain in the butt to stop drinking, wait a half an hour, eat your little teeny morsel of food, and wait another half an hour to drink something. But it just, I have sipped on something too quick after I've eaten, and it did not feel good. It's not a good idea. So I don't know, sometimes you just miss that normal do what you want to do when you want to do it. But that's kind of the attitude that got me to where I was. So I know I needed the surgery, but there are a few things that you just don't like. So there's some good things. My clothes fit better. Now I feel a little more confident. And actually, yesterday while I was at work, I was walking to the other side of the building, and somebody stopped me and they're like, have you lost a lot of weight? And I was like, I didn't even know this person. So that feels really good. People are noticing. That's cool. Sometimes, like, I felt really overwhelmed because my parents live out in Idaho and I live in Minnesota. So to visit them, it's 24 hours of driving to get there, 24 hours of driving to get back. So if I want to see them, I usually have to plan like a week or more off of work to go out and actually be able to spend some time with them. So this year, instead of going on my yearly trip out to visit them, I had surgery. So that was 2 weeks off, and I work for, you know, a company that we have very few employees where I'm at. So when one person is gone, you are really, really missed, and everybody is struggling and working extra hard. So they wouldn't have liked it if I took another vacation right after having surgery. So I have forfeited my time with my parents, who I miss a lot. My dad had a stroke last October, so the last time I saw him, he was in the hospital. I haven't been able to see him or spend any time with him since he's been home and doing a little bit better. So that's really hard too. It's just this journey. I knew it was going to have a lot of ups and downs, but I had no idea. Like, every day it could be totally way in one direction and then way down to a different direction. Sorry, I have something on the screen. It's just harder than I thought. Different things on my mind than I thought. I figured at 1 month out I would still be losing weight every week. I was really surprised that I've been at this weight for 2 weeks. And okay, yesterday was my weigh-in day, but this morning I got on the scale and I was a pound heavier. that is super frustrating. I think I ate 320 something calories yesterday. And I actually try to be really good, and I drank a protein shake, which I have not been doing every day because I bought a bunch of Premier Protein because they went down really smooth before surgery, and they have a lot of protein per container. And then after, my mouth tastes gross afterwards. It's so hard to drink it. It's just not been easy. This has been a rough week at work, a rough week at home. I'm really hoping that next week is easier. So I've been cross training at work, and I've been over totally on the other side of the building, and I have to be all by myself in the little cafeteria. So I have nobody to talk to all day long. And it's really lonely over there. I mean, usually while I'm at work, I have the other girls to socialize with, and that's like my social time, because otherwise I'm at home with a 3-year-old the rest of the evening. My boyfriend doesn't get home till usually pretty late at night, so I haven't been liking the job that I've been doing. Plus, it seems that there's been a lot of extra things that other people don't want to do that they just give to me. So work has not been my favorite place lately, and I have just been struggling. I just want to be honest on here and just say exactly what's going on and how I'm feeling, because I'm sure other people will have stalls and they'll get really frustrated and they will think, I'm weird, why is this happening? Nobody else has a stall at 3 weeks, at 4 weeks, but I do. So I'm sure it happens to other people too. Just gonna keep on going. I think in one of the next videos or something, I'll try to show you guys what I eat, how much I eat. I still can only eat like a couple bites of most food at a time. I'm hoping that over time I can eat a little bit more, because it's really hard, especially when you're so thirsty. When I'm at work, I have to stop drinking when I think it's a half an hour before I can take my little break. Sometimes it's 40 minutes, sometimes, you don't know. And then if I can only eat a couple bites at a time, then I think I need to get more food in me later, and I don't want to be snacking. So I guess I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. Usually I'm super positive and peppy, but I'm exhausted and tired of work stuff, tired of not losing weight after I had surgery. Next week will be a better week, fingers crossed. Maybe I'll make some other interesting videos and not just a week check-in one, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hope everybody else is doing good. Hopefully I didn't bring y'all down this week. See you guys later. Bye.